So, in some of the other films I've been talking about tidying and preparing most of your alpine plants for a wet winter. Not to worry about it if it's frosty, if it's snowing, but it's more protecting them from excessive wet. So what do you do if you've got containers? So for example, if you've got a container like this, so predominantly with a campanula in and some ajugas, and there's a gorgeous sagina here. So with this, as you can see, it's a lovely terracotta bowl. And basically most ajugas and saginas, as we know, tend to prefer shady afternoons rather than direct sun in the afternoon, and they don't mind just that little bit more dampness. So unless we get excessive rain again, you wouldn't worry too much about that. If you had a planter that had delospermas in, lewisias, things like that, remember it's a matter of, for example, that lewisia being on the side in your container, and preferably tipping the container. So if you could probably put some bricks or some nice feet that you can get for your container and just tip that container over. So if we have torrential rain, as plants would get on the mountainside, then excess would run off, okay? And just keep your eye on it, okay? The ideal way to look after plants that don't like lots of deluge, and it's a bit of cheating, and you know, all my customers know I've got a thing about this, and that's the hanging basket. So for example, here's one I prepared earlier. So for example, we've got that hanging basket, some Margaret's coming out there. Got gorgeous lemon balls in there, a seeded mahogany red, and I've got a fabulous iris in here, and this gorgeous campanula, okay? The nice thing about a sedum basket, or an alpine basket such as this, is you can hang it up at your front door or back door or wherever. And basically, if there is any torrential rain, great, you don't need to worry about watering it. But also any excess, especially with it being wicker, will actually go right through. And of course, remember, we've mounded it up as we have in this particular instance. So hanging baskets are often really, really handy in terms of looking after alpine plants. If you have got just a balcony or you've got a window box or something like that, once again, it's a matter of mimicking that mountainous area, making sure the substrate the plants are in lots of gritty soil that's mounded up, so that if we have got that driving rain, the excess will drain off. And then any water that plant needs will actually retain it. Any questions, drop us a line.